Well, a good day to you, and thank you for joining me for our formal first day of the First Fruit Week, day number one. And I want to share with you this morning the very first principle that the Lord placed upon my heart. And that principle is that He desires from us to demonstrate a life of balance. 2 Timothy 4 verse 5 tells us, "As for you, always be sober-minded, endure suffering, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry." John 10 verse 3 tells us, "To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out." If we desire to be effective in the demonstration of Christ in us in the earth, we need to have balance in our lives. What is balance? There's basically 6 aspects that we see in the life of a person that lives a truly balanced life. It's physical, mental, emotional, social, financial, and spiritual. The problem is that if we focus too much on any one of these areas, then we tend to neglect the other areas. For example, if you become solely focused on just work and money, you may end up spending less time taking care of your physical and your mental health. And sadly, this is a common trap into which a lot of people fall, where they focus all their energy and effort into one area of their life, while at the same time they are completely ignoring the other areas. Often they need to reconfigure their values and priorities before they can make a significant change. That is why practicing balance in all things is so important. I want us to take a moment and just quickly look at these different areas. First of all, there's the physical, your physical well-being. So what is that all about? The physical aspect of life is all about taking care of your health, especially seeing to it that you get enough exercise, that you follow a healthy diet, and that you get enough sleep. This includes what types of food and drinks we consume on a daily basis, how often we exercise, keep our bodies moving, our personal hygiene and cleanliness, as well as minimizing such things as alcohol, smoking, and other harmful habits to our physical health. In this household, we do not agree with the use of alcohol or smoking, or even pursuing any of those harmful habits. And we need to understand that our body is one of the most precious gifts that we have, because without our bodies, we cannot exist. If we don't stay healthy, we often cannot fully enjoy the other aspects of life, such as family, work, traveling, or even leisure activities. A healthy body is also a healthy mind. So what is there that you can do? I want to do this and try and be really practical. So I encourage you to identify small ways in which you can be physically more active. Don't park at the entrance of the shopping center. Park far away and walk. Instead of using a lift, use stairs. And find that exercise that clicks with you and with your personality. For instance, personally, I hate running, but I can walk, I can swim. I hate bicycling because the bicycle hurts me. But you can find things that you enjoy doing and then do that. Another area that you really need to address is to keep a healthy and consistent sleep schedule. In this day and age in which we live, people don't discipline themselves when it comes to sleeping. Often they work till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and get up at 6 again. And that is not healthy. You need to pay attention to the food that you eat and the diet that you follow. Then also to take care of your personal hygiene and your cleanliness. And then identify the bad habits that you have and minimize it and get rid of it. Physical health is about much more than just looking and feeling good about yourself. It's also about living a life of vitality and longevity. I encourage you to meditate on the following words as you think about these things that I've mentioned to you. 1 Corinthians 6, verse 19 and 20 says, "Or do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have from God, and you are not your own? For you were bought at a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's." I think if we consciously more think about this and meditate more upon this and treat our bodies as being the temple of God consciously, I think a lot of our habits and a lot of how we live and what we do will be radically impacted and changed. And if we really begin to live with a focus of wanting to glorify God through our bodies and our spirits, understanding these belong to God, a lot of things will change. So I encourage you, as you meditate on today's meditation, to live your life from that position of understanding that your body is not your own. It belongs to God because He indwells you. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. God bless you as you meditate upon this word.